Hi everyone, JK here. I hope everybody it's okay. It's a good sunny day today. So really good. Yesterday I was hanging out in Paris. I got a fresh haircut. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to you need to take care of yourself. It's important, you know. So maybe it's a message for someone, you know. Like, take care of yourself. You know, you are the most important person in your life. And sometimes you want to feel good. So you really want to take time. So like, it's important to do things that make you feel really good in order to get better, you know, in life, in everything, and to respect yourself because it's really important. You know, like sometimes we don't realize how the way we think, you know, can affect everything in your life, you know. So if you want to do something that make you comfortable, you know, and even if others don't agree, do it anyway. You know, for example, for me, like I remember in the past, you know, when someone, you know, want to do like a chirurgical intervention, I was like, no, 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 you don't need to do that. Like, why should you do that? You know, you are like you. Then you should stay like this. You know, you came on Earth this way. You know, then you should stay this way. You know, it was like I remember when, an ex who wanted to do something. But in reality now, it's really stupid. Like my thinking was really stupid. You should do like whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Because if it make you feel better and you're doing that for yourself, not for others, you're doing that for yourself, then you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like there is no reason to judge someone, you know, into something. Well, it went far, but you know, anyway, take care of yourself. So today I want to talk about manifesting with gratitude. First of all, manifestation is the law of attraction. Again, law of attraction, it's the way that the universe works, and we are attracting everything in life, you know. So we are basically like a magnet, you know. So let me do something. For example, you want a car, you can attract it. For example, you want, I don't know, like let's say you are a man, you want a woman, or let's say you want maybe a home, you know. And in order to attract everything, you will need to vibrate at a certain level. You know what I mean? For example, let's say that you are vibrating up. Let's say that here is the shaft up, and you are vibrating here, so it's really low. And here you are vibrating at a high vibration. And let's say that in order to get everything here, you will need to vibrate at a green level. Then, if you are at this level, you will attract nothing. You know, maybe you will attract some bad situation, you know, things that you don't want, and then you will get everything around you. But in order to vibrate at this level, you will need to be on a positive, you know, vibration. You will need to vibrate at the vibration of love. You know what I mean? Because you have many, and I talked about that like on one video. Maybe I will link it at the end. But we vibrate on different emotions. You have fear, anger, wrath. Then you have love, joy. You have stress, etc. But depending on how do you feel, you will resonate at a certain frequency. So you really want to be careful about where you are standing, because if you want to attract this type of things, you will need to vibrate at a higher level, which is not easy because most of the time, like if you are like in a 9 to 5 job, so people are always talking about negative things that can affect your mind, and you need to detach yourself from that. Or if you are looking for example, media, like if you are looking at news, this is the worst thing that you can do. Like I can tell you, if you can stop one thing, don't look at news anymore. I've stopped news since like 9 years, maybe. Best decision of my life. You don't need to watch news. If you have something important that you need to know, you will know it by one way or one or another. Someone will talk about it, or you will see something, you know, through it. But you don't need to know everything about the world. You don't need to know about things in other countries, etc. And especially if you cannot do nothing about it. And some people, they don't understand, like when they talk to me about like things that happen, you know, in other countries. I say like just okay, you know. And they want me like to be compassionate, etc. You know? And I'm compassionate, but again, like for example, if you have a country where they have they are not food, and they can't eat, you know, basically. And you are here, you are in TV complaining and say like, oh, poor little boy, you don't have anything to eat, and you are here by eating your big, you know, Big Mac with your face, etc. You know, it's just like hypocrite. You know, what I mean, it's hypocrisy, and you know, you are not helping these people and worse. But the day when I can like help them, you know what I mean? I will go over there and do what I need to do in order, to change their life, but not by complaining behind the TV and talk about it to other colleagues that don't care, and then you will just speak about like what do you want for lunch, you know what I mean? So yeah, you want to stay away from negative things, negative people, like stay away from them. Be careful because sometimes you think like some friends are your friends, but they are not. They are truly not. And deep inside of you, you know it because your intuition will tell you, okay, this person is not your friend, or this person will say bad things like in front of you or behind your back. And you know it. You sense something is wrong, but you stay within the relationship, which is not good. You need to be aware and to take like strength and courage. It's not easy. Definitely not easy. Again, you are the main character on your life, you know what I mean? Like you need to feel good in order like to make other people in a good place, you know what I mean? But the right people, because not everybody like deserves your energy. You really have to be conservative about it because it's important to keep your energy for things that you really want, in life. It doesn't matter what you want, you know what I mean? Everybody have different assumptions, but really like keep your energy private and learn to be with people that truly like see your value, you know what I mean? And not you always giving to other people and to do people pleasing because I used to be that guy, that help everybody. Or like when someone called, I will pick up the phone and spend like 4 hours with them, and then I have like no energy anymore, but and they feel really good, you know what I mean? Because sometimes when in my case, I'm an empath, so when I talk to someone, if they have bad energy, I will absorb it, but they will absorb my energy as well, if it's good, like they will feel good at the end, and then me, I will feel bad, and I never understood why, in my life, but now, like since 2 months, I understand, like, okay, how does things work, in the universe. So now I'm very conservative, you know what I mean, with who I speak. If I need to cut like a relationship, I will do it. Still with love and compassion, but okay, like if we are not a good match, then there is no reason, to stay here. And I don't want to be like, I don't know how you say that in English, but I don't want to pretend to be someone that I'm not, now I'm 100% authentic. And, if people like it, it's okay. If they don't like it, it's okay too. You know what I mean? So anyway, you really want to stay on the high vibration in order to succeed. And the best way to do it is with gratitude. So let me just so gratitude is simple. You just need to know like what are you grateful for, And on the beginning, like it's hard to understand like what you should be grateful for. But there is millions of things that you can be grateful for, I mean, for example, just the fact that you can speak, you are grateful that you can hear, you are grateful that you can walk, you are grateful that you have like food, you are grateful that you have a roof, you are grateful that you have family, you have friends, you have like millions of things, to be grateful to have like clothes, you know what I mean? So you really want to every day write 10 things about what you are grateful for, for the present. So and 10 things for the future. So you want to write 10 things for the future, but you want to say it to the present. For example, for the present, you can say like, I'm grateful that it's a sunny day. I'm grateful that I have money. I'm grateful that I have food, etc. And then on the future, you want to write things that you want, but as they have already happened, So for example, let's say that you want to have, I don't know, like a beach home, for example. Yeah. So then you should write like, you're grateful that you have your own beach home, you know what I mean? You're grateful that you are living happily with your husband and your child, for example. Or if you are alone, like if you are single, you are grateful that you have, the woman that you love. So you really want to be on this state of it's already happened. Because this is the thing. The universe, they will give you things if you are grateful of what you do have in the present moment, And your subconscious mind doesn't make the difference between if you have it on the physical world, on the 3D world or not. You know what I mean? So this is why you really want to write things down and imagine like what will be your perfect life. You know what I mean? Like where would you love to be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 1 year maybe? But really like make a list about things that you really want and then you can do it. And through repetition, you will attract things, you know what I mean? Because it will be on the energetic level, first of all, before coming into the 3D world, It will be on the quantum world and then it will come to the physical world. And then, yeah, you just want to list like 10 things. Like if you want to start, like just write 5 things you are present for the present and 5 things for the future, and you can write every time like the same thing if you want, but you will see that the more you will write grateful things, the more you will see like things that you are grateful for, you know what I mean? And it will elevate your vibration, so then you will stay high. And it's a good thing to do that when you start today. And same thing when you go to sleep, because then you will sleep like on a good state and you will start your day in a good state too, you know what I mean? So, and this is like for me the best thing in order to attract things. I've manifested like many things, just by watching things on the future, but then it came from the present. But then I didn't realize that some years before, because I have many journal, you know what I mean? So sometimes I just read them again and I realize that, okay, I manifested, this thing or that things. You really want to be grateful for things. And but yeah, the best way is to write things because you will get them out of your mind. But if you don't have time, you can even like think about things that you are grateful for every time, when you are driving, when you are walking, you always have time, to do these things instead of talking about negative things that nobody cares. I mean, and really like white things like it's on the present and to be something for the future. I'm grateful that, for example, I'm grateful that I am married, if you're not. So, and you just want to do that, and you will see like your life will be better. And if the universe or God, doesn't matter what you believe in, they see that you are grateful for what you have, they will give you more things to be grateful for. And you will see like some people will start to give you like, for example, I don't know if you do groceries. If you go to the bakery, for example, you take like, I don't know, like bread, they will give you like something for free, you know what I mean? That you didn't ask for. Or people will start to smile you even more, in life, etc. Because you are more magnetic, you are more positive. So positive attracts positive, you know what I mean? So this is why you really want to be on the state of gratitude, because I really believe that if everybody was grateful about what they do have, in world, like we will have less more conflicts, etc. Because you will see that you lack nothing, and if you are lacking of nothing, then you are in a good state to attract things that you want, and not things that you need, but things that you want. Because when you are good within yourself, you don't need anything. Like you can just live like for 1 month. You just need obviously food, what I mean, in order to live, and water and somewhere to sleep. These are the main things. But if you have like this type of things, then you are good to live, you know what I mean? And this is where you will be enough by yourself, and you will be in a good place in order to attract someone that is at the same level as you, that loves themselves as well. So then you will be a good match, not a match where you are here vibrationally and they are here, or inverse, you are here and they are here. You really want to match, where you want to be. And the best thing is to match when you are in your highest potential, you know what I mean? Even if it's infinite on reality, but you really want to be on a good state. Yeah, that's it for this video. To summarize, yeah, just write 5 to 10 things that you are grateful for in the present, and 5 to 10 things that you want to be grateful for the future, and write it at the present time. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. You can schedule a one-on-one call with me. I have the link below. It's a free one-to-one call, like for 15-30 minutes, so we can talk about things, and if I can help you, in anything, like we can see and we can talk about it and see what we can do from there. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.